Right now it's speculation and wishful thinking. We assume so much until it's pretending we know each other's story. I've been knowing, you've been growing. Today we're gonna say it all. What was it like when you were 7? Why in the world don't we banter informal? The boy that I knew, I don't like pretending we know each other's story. I've been knowing, you've been growing. Today we're gonna change it all. It's many times I wonder, is it gradual absorption or deliberate learning? As simple as that, when it grabs my attention, I know each other's story. I've been knowing, you've been growing. Do we even need to speak at all? I only want to know you better. Right now it's speculation and wishful thinking. We assume so much until it's pretending we know each other's story. Each other's story. Each other's story. I've been knowing, you've been growing. Today we're gonna say it all. I've been knowing, you've been growing. Today we're gonna change it all. And I've been knowing, you've been growing. Do we even need to speak at all?
Thank you. 100,000 Mile Blues. Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody.
Beautiful day for a walkabout, isn't it? Did you get the ice cream, Paul?
Oh, so they're open. Are they closed for the season by now?
Today? A dollar? Wow. Oh, where is that? Right on the bike path, that fruity cow. Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, that place is awesome. Well, we are Atwater-Donnelly, joined by our friend Kevin Doyle, and we are from this area. Elwood and I live right here in town, and Kevin lives just over the line in Barrington, so we've all traveled under a mile to get here. It's a very long way.
It's quite different, usually.
Elwood and I moved here in April. We lived in Foster, if you can even fathom that. And it's fun for me to come back to my roots a little bit, being originally from East Bay.
They used to have to stay over at my house when I came all the way down here.
We did. Oh, that was really Rhode Island-y of us, wasn't it? We used to stay the night.
All the way.
It was wicked far.
Wicked fun.
Our specialty is
Anyone
traditional.
ever been to Foster?
Has anyone been in Foster in this room? Okay.
You know where it is. Took a wrong turn. Yeah. Sunday drive or something.
You have two back there?
Pack a lunch. Yeah. Pick
What'd you say?
apples.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Do you see them like every 5 years or
We
so?
were off of Route 6. Every what, 10 years?
What? I know that name.
Yeah, I heard the name, but it's a very big town. 50 square miles.
Yeah, 4,600 people. We probably knew half of them, I'd say. We were there for 15 years, so get to know a lot of people. But if you can imagine it, it takes an hour to get to our old place in Foster, so that's just inconceivable to many Rhode Islanders. Our specialty is traditional American and Celtic folk music and percussive dance. So let's do a song that comes out of the hills and hollers of eastern Kentucky. And that's a part of the world that Elwood and I visit a lot to not only perform and teach, but also to collect our songs. How you doing over there?
Yeah.
You ready? This is called 1,000 Mile Blues.
Looking at all the colors.
Yeah. Thank you. Do another song with banjo. Banjo is African American in origin. So you get some interesting fusions of Celtic, African, European. And here's a song that came from the slaves with a little bit of what we call mouth music in it, or nonsense. You can sing along if you want to. Kimi, Kaimo, Beetlebug, Jingle, Mihi, Miho, Pretty Betty Winkle, Tit Tat, Pitty Pat, Blue-Eyed Pussycat, Sing Song, Kitty, Kitchi, Kai, Mio. I'm sure you'll have no trouble with that. And if you feel that you can't learn in a few minutes what took me a week, sing song, kitty, kitchi, kai, mio. That's the line that comes around a lot. Sing song, kitty, kitchi, kai, mio. We're going to do a little dance number with 3 stools. You'll see. Elwood has to put on his shoes. Oh boy. I'll help with that and you put the shoes.
I get the stools here.
Okay.
You got our black stools? Yeah. You know, below the space about a little bit, so we have room to dance.
Okay.
So just check it out, see if that's working. You think we should have rehearsed this?
We did.
Oh. Did we enjoy it?
It was more fun doing your part over rehearsal.
Who played me?
Casper the Ghost.
Casper the Ghost played me. Casper told me what you guys did yesterday.
We had a rehearsal recently, but Elwood was sick, so that's why
So
we
they had
trusted
Casper take my place.
with his good accomplishments. Let's do the Devil's 9 questions. And how is everybody?
Still a beautiful day out there? Okay, nice.
B. Yeah, what weather, huh?
Couldn't ask for a better day. Then we went to a wedding yesterday. Yeah, beautiful weather.
Good day for the wedding, yeah.
Lucky people. This time of year.
To radically retune this thing, we'll do a song called The Devil's 9 Questions. We were doing a concert last night in Sharon, Massachusetts, and one of the things I love that happens is people come up to me and they say things like, you know, my mother and my grandmother or grandfather sang a certain song to me, and they just remember like 1 or 2 lines or half a verse. And this lady sang me a little bit of a song, "Will you make me a cambric shirt?" And then there was a lot of nonsensy kind of falderall type lyrics. And then she said, "Without any needlework." And she said, "What's that from? Where does that song come from?" And I said, "Well, it's a variant of Scarborough Fair." And there was a guy who was a famous folk song collector, and he collected all kinds of versions of that song based on riddles. And this song that we're going to do is related. And it is the first ballad in that collection called Child Ballad Number 1. Child was the guy's last name. So this, believe it or not, is related to Scarborough Fair, because it's about riddles. Scarborough Fair being a series of questions, whether you realize it or not when you're listening to the song. Simon and Garfunkel made it famous years ago. That's an old song. In this one, a girl is being asked a bunch of questions by the devil. And if she answers any of them wrong, she's going to go to hell. I hate that. I hate it when that happens. So
You would have to go to hell?
you'll see how she does.
Good location for that song.
Little Sunday conversation in a huge Baptist church. Phew, I just had to totally retune, so I was trying to be incredibly riveting and funny while I did it.
How's that going for you?
How's that working for me? Right? You must answer my questions 9, sing 99 and 90, or you're not God's, you're one of mine, and you're the weaver's Bonnie. If you don't answer my questions 9, sing 99 and 90, I'll take you off to hell alive, and you're the weaver's Bonnie. What is softer than the silk? Sing 99 and 90. And what is whiter than the milk? And you're the weaver's Bonnie. Down is softer than the silk. Sing 99 and 90. And snow is whiter than the milk. And now I'm the weaver's Bonnie. And what is louder than a horn? Sing 99 and 90. And what is sharper than a thorn? And you're the weaver's Bonnie. Thunder is louder than a horn. Sing 99 and 90. And hunger is sharper than a thorn. And now I'm the weaver's Bonnie. what is higher than a tree? Sing 99 and 90. And what is deeper than the sea? And you're the weaver's Bonnie. Heaven is higher than a tree. Sing 99 and 90. And hell is deeper than the sea. And now I'm the weaver's Bonnie. And what's more innocent than a lamb? Sing 99 and 90. And what is meaner than womankind? And you're the weaver's Bonnie. A babe's more innocent than a lamb. Sing 99 and 90. And the devil is meaner than womankind. And now I'm the weaver's Bonnie. You have answered my questions 9. Sing 99 and 90. You are God's, you're not one of mine. You're the weaver's Bonnie. You're the weaver's Bonnie. I'm the weaver's Bonnie. I'm the weaver's Bonnie. Thank you. I just want to get this. We'll do an extremely silly song next.
Alliteration.
A silly song. Sick,
silly songs.
Sheep will do a silly song.
This is a song about a mermaid. Aubrey's family came from this big nautical family. Everyone sailed. And one of her aunts was so into mermaids. Everyone found, when they found out, they started buying her everything mermaid, knickknacks and rugs and blankets, sheets, you know, everything mermaid. And so when she passed away in January, and Aubrey's father passed away in June, we had a memorial at our house, and Aubrey did this song. It's called The Mermaid. It's actually a poem by Shel Silverstein.
And you have a part. You have to sing really loud. Are you prepared to do that? Loud in a kind of musical way. Are you kids prepared to sing?
All right.
Okay, so let's practice the first verse. Hello, you guys. Come on. Oh, the mermaid from Ontario. She had long, green, stringy hair-yo. A seaweed gown she'd wear-yo. But she had no one to marry-yo.
No, she had no one to marry-yo.
Okay, so you get it? That's the way it's going to go. It's kind of very piratey.
Mostly the last lines.
So I'll start over because those words are too good to miss, right? Get to hear them again. Oh, the mermaid from Ontario. She had long, green, stringy hair-yo. A seaweed gown she'd wear-yo. But she had no one to marry-yo.
No, she had no one to marry-yo.
Now this mermaid from Ontario. Now this mermaid from Ontario. She loved a big mouth bass named Larry-o, who lived beneath Lake St. Clair-o, under the St. Clair Ferry-o.
Under the St. Clair Ferry-o.
Where he lived without a carry-o.
Where he lived without a carry-o.
Now this mermaid from Ontario, she sent a seagull emissary-o to ask that big bass Larry-o if he'd consent to marry-o.
If he'd consent to marry-o.
Oh no, cried Larry-o, my life I will not share-o.
guppy named Gary-O.
Now they're a happy pair-o, 'cause he's a millionaire-o. In his yacht neath Lake St. Clair-o. They cuddle in a cozy little cherry-o.
They cuddle in the cozy little cherry-o.
Playing music on their underwater stereo.
Playing music on their underwater stereo.
Now that big mouth bass named Larry-o, he wed a Guernsey cow from the dairy-o, who fed him a poison berry-o. Now he's in the fishy cemetery-o.
Now he's in the fishy cemetery-o.
And that's the whole scenario. Is that good? Let's do the lumberjacks. Isn't that funny? That, believe it or not, only took me about 2 days to memorize. Whereas a song we did earlier, I don't think you guys were here for that, called Resignation, which is a beautiful hymn, that took me like 3 weeks. It's kind of interesting what's easier or harder to learn musically. Now, what we're going to do now is what you've all been waiting for. You don't even know you've been waiting for this. The Lumberjack Extravaganza. And people with small children, you're welcome to come real close and see these, because they're really neat. And we start rather misty-eyed with the Rhode Island state bird.
It's a chicken.
Like when you travel way outside of New England, do you ever notice what a specimen you could become because you're a Rhode Islander? Do you ever notice that? Some people are from Massachusetts, I realize. But Elwood and I, and Kevin, you travel a lot. We leave Rhode Island, we leave the Northeast, and then all of a sudden nobody knows what Rhode Island is.
They always ask if it's in New York.
Right, they want to know if it's Long
I think
Island.
it's Long Island.
I like the question, what state is that in? That's one of my favorite questions. And my favorite of all was in Oklahoma. Years ago, we were being driven around by our hosts in the plains of Oklahoma in a pickup truck, and the woman turned to me and said very conversationally, is it easy to get on and off the island? And I said very friendly back to her, yeah. And we get teased relentlessly. So the least we can do is start out our Lumberjack Extravaganza with the Rhode Island state bird.
Yes.
That's the best we can do. Come up closer if you want to.
Elwood taught them all those steps. All those steps.
You want to dance?
Sure.
Which thing do you want to do?
One bite?
One pipe ready?
Yeah. Well, those are designed to imitate the step dancer, and as luck would have it, there's a couple step dancers up here at this moment. In particular, Kevin is an Irish step dancer, so check this out.
Yeah, this step dance you're going to see is called an Irish hornpipe. And it was taught to me, some of the steps were taught to me by my mom, who came from County Wisconsin. And she brought her rock form over here into this country, and I started dancing when I was 8 years old. So some of these steps, they go back, they're dated back to over 150, 175 years old, some of them. And they all had names of them years ago. They were taught by dance masters that used to travel throughout Ireland and stay in the villages 6 to 8 weeks at a time. And they were pretty flamboyant characters years ago. They used to be very well respected, and they were an honor to have in your village. And they would have dance-offs many times, take the doors off the cottages, and the last man standing would often be the victorious one. But it was also known back in those days that if there was another village envious of the style of dance that he was doing, they would actually kidnap the dance master and take him to their village. So I don't think that goes on anymore, except sometimes in Providence it still happens. But that's called the traditional Irish hornpipe, and the tune you're going to hear that I'm going to step dance to is a tune by a very good friend from County Clare, Phil Edmonds, who lives in Providence. You may know him, the Gnomes and numerous other bands. And this is a song, tune I should say, called Kevin Doyle's Hornpipe.
I mean, anyone can do that. I say stuff like that all the time, just kidding. Kevin is one of the best dancers you will ever see. And he's a real treasure here in Rhode Island, and a very unusual Irish step dancer. His style is a little older than some of the competitive styles that you may see out there today, and a really fascinating dancer. Also a master tap dancer, and he's been in some really wonderful shows and will be in some. In fact, he's going to be in the Christmas Celtic Sojourn on December 19th in Providence. Is that right? Yeah, that's very exciting. Brian O'Donovan of WGBH has had Kevin in the shows quite a few times now. He's even been the dance director some of those years. And he's also touring nationally with a group called Atlantic Steps. So it's pretty exciting, and we'll do some more dancing. Let's see, how about an old song called Bonnie James Campbell? This is an old Scottish song, and I'll play it on the mountain dulcimer. And that, by the way, is the whistle, the Irish tin whistle, or otherwise known as the penny whistle. And this is a tin aluminum penny whistle that costs $200. So how do you like that? It's a modern evolution of a traditional instrument.
Rainbow.
Oh, yeah, yeah. On the back door.
I like hearing those bells. So we are Atwater-Donnelly, in case you're wondering who we are. Maybe you weren't.
Well, if you wanted to know who to avoid next time.
And we want to thank Warren Walkabout for inviting us to be part of the event today, and also the church here, the Baptist church here, for hosting us. In a beautiful, beautiful space in here. All right. So here's a sad song. And over the years, we've learned that some of our most requested songs are the saddest ones. People love these old, beautiful, sad songs. Somebody recently told me, I read an article about the depiction of sadness in music and art, and somebody used a term called morbid joy. I thought that was kind of interesting. So here's a song of morbid joy. Ready? High upon highlands and low upon Tay, Bonnie James Campbell rode out on a day. He saddled, he bridled, so gallant rode he. Home came his good horse, but never came he. Home came his good horse, but never came he. Out came his mother, a weeping full sore. Out came his new bride, a tear in her hair. My meadow lies green and my corn is unshorn. My barn is to build and my baby unborn. My barn is to build and my baby unborn. Saddled and bridled and booted rode he, a plume in his helmet, a sword at his knee. His hounds running by him, his paw flying free. Home came his good horse, but never came he. Home came his good horse, but never came he. Empty the saddle, all bloody to see. Home came his good horse, but never came he. And you start first. Thank you, everybody.
Oh, yeah, that's much better now.
I don't like the way that was. Well, I'm going to try that.
Just try to syncopate after two.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. from Soldiers Round. Thank you. That's American clogging, and it's different than what Kevin was doing. It's a younger dance form, cousin to Irish step dance. It's a really good exercise. And it's a little lower to the ground, but sometimes I dance a little high off the ground, and that's really an influence of Canadian dancers that I've come across over the years. I learned to do that basically on the road. Learned a few steps here, a few steps there, and pieced it together into what is a traditional freestyle form. We'll do a song called The Soldiers Round. If you want to sing along, you sing dance all night, fiddle all day, dance all night, fiddle all day, dance all night, fiddle all day. Do you want us to go over that, or you think you're good? Okay. And the fourth line is, that's the soldier's joy, they say. And this is a composite. It's actually different parts of 5 old folk songs a friend of ours put together probably 15 or 20 years ago. A friend from Somerset, Kentucky, who comes from a traditional singing family. Okay, I'm gonna do one more pass on my mandolin. This is a 1923 Gibson mandolin. The mandolin is originally an Italian instrument with very, very tight strings. So if you want to get a vibrato effect, you do a tremolo with the right hand instead. Gives it that unique sound which became part of American music. And if I don't tune now, I'll regret it, so.
Here stands a couple, and they join hearts and hands. He wants a wife, and she wants a man. Soon they will get married if they can agree. They'll march out down the old Tennessee, and married they shall be. Dance all night, fiddle all day, dance all night, fiddle all day, dance all night, fiddle all day, that's the soldier's joy, they say. Here I stand on Buttermilk Hill, who could blame me, cried my fill. Every tear could turn to milk. Johnny is gone for soldier. Dance all night, fiddle all day, dance all night, fiddle all day, dance all night, fiddle all day, that's the soldier's joy, they say. Where have all the flowers gone? Where have all the flowers gone? Where have all the flowers gone? Long time passing. Dance all night, fiddle all day, dance all night, fiddle all day, dance all night, fiddle all day, that's the soldier's joy, they say. Shot and muskets and cannons rumble loud. There's many a man, good body, a blanket for a shroud. There's many a man, good body, left on the fields alone. I am a lonely soldier, so far from my home. Dance all night, fiddle all day, dance all night, fiddle all day, dance all night, fiddle all day. That's the soldier's joy, they say. You are your mama's darling boy. You are your mama's darling boy. You are your mama's darling boy. So play that tune called Soldier's Joy. dance a couple, and they join hearts and hands. He wants a wife, and she wants a man. Soon they will get married if they can agree. Down march out down the old Tennessee, married they shall be. Dance all night, fiddle all day, dance all night, fiddle all day, dance all night, and fiddle all day. That's the soldier's joy, they say.
We will do a song. Actually, this is the only one we're repeating for the day. That we did this in the first set, but it's one we've just learned. It's called "The Foreign Lander," and it's an old song from Eastern Kentucky. It's an old beauty. It's an old love song that was also used as a proposal. So, thinking of proposing.
Now would be a good time.
Now would be a good time.
Too late.
Can you hand me that tuner, Rob? Thank you. Make sure I'm in the right tuning.
There was an old mentor of ours who will be 90 in December. Her name is Jean Ritchie. She brought the mountain dulcimer to public fame over her many decades of music. And when her own parents were getting married, this was a proposal song that it's called "Foreign Lander." I've been a foreign lander for 7 long years and more, among the bold commanders where the thundering cannons roar. I've conquered all my enemies, both on land and sea. It is my dearest duel, your beauty has conquered me. If I should build a ship by love without the wood of tree, that ship would burst asunder if I prove false to thee. If ever I prove false, my love, the elements will turn, the fire will freeze to ice, my love, the sea will rage and burn. Don't you remember Queen Ellen, all in her flowery reign, as she walked out of her paradise to plant the golden chain? Her beauty and behavior, none with her could compare. But you, my dearest darling, are more divinely fair. I wish I was a turtle dove, just fluttering from my nest. I'd sing so clear in the morning, with the dew all on my breast. So sweetly would be the music, so doleful and sad the tune. I'd sing so clear in the morning, in the beautiful month of June. I wish I was 10,000 miles all on some lonesome shore, or among the Rocky Mountains, where the wild beasts howl and roar. The lark, the lily owl, the eagle, and the little swallow too. I would give them all my dearest love if I was married to you. Thank you.
Well, my husband and Elwood and I have been performing together for over 25 years, if you
Three of
can
you?
imagine that. What?
My husband, Elwood, and I. Now I just put a comma in that. The three of you have been doing it?
Yeah. My husband and Elwood, no, that's my husband there, and that's our friend, just to be very clear. And Elwood and I have been performing together for about 25 years. We started working with Kevin, I don't know, 6, 7 years ago. And Kevin's been playing with different group combinations in Rhode Island, especially Pendragon. Have some of you seen Pendragon over the years? Fabulous. And sometimes we all collaborate together, like at the Blackstone River Theater in Cumberland. I know that's really, really far away, but I want to highly recommend that you go to Cumberland, to the Blackstone River Theater. I'm on the board, and I love that place. That's not my car, is it? Okay. So we'll do a tune that is written by Phil Edmonds, who used to be in Pendragon for about 20 years. And this is an air, a very thoughtful, pensive melody called Imagine Peace. I'm not quite sure when we're going to take a break, but Elwood is going to go over to that table right now, and we do have CDs available, and we will rivet you up here on this stage with a short 1.5-minute a cappella number. A cappella being dancing. Yeah. Show you a little bit of clogging and tap. And Irish, there's a little Irish moment in there too. Hard to keep up with ourselves.